Welcome back to on the Football Zone and to a midweek review, reviewing all of the midweek Premier League action, starting things off with a huge win for Nottingham Forest against Fulham. And yeah, it was 3-0 to Forest by half time. Goals from Adoy Wood and Gibbs White. Tosin Adebayo got a goal for Fulham early in the second half, but it didn't mount a comeback, and in the end a draw was how it stayed. A win for Forest was how it stayed. And yeah, massive win for Forest. That should really release some relegation worries that have been growing. And yeah, I think on the night it was just about deserved. But moving on then to Newcastle 1, Everton 1. It was Isaac in the 15th minute who gave Newcastle lead, but a late penalty from Dominic Calvert-Lewin made it 1 apiece. And yeah, Newcastle dominated most of this game, and to be honest, I think they'll be really wondering how they didn't get a win here, and it's kind of results like that that really could cost them in their battle to get in the European places. But for Everton, their fighting spirit, getting a point here and there, that will be enough to keep them in the Prem. Moving on then to Bournemouth against Crystal Palace at the Vitality. Another really good win for Bournemouth here. It was Cliver in the 79th minute that sealed the win for Bournemouth. And yeah, on the night, you'd have to say it was definitely a deserved win for Bournemouth. Bournemouth now 11th in the table, really pushing the top half finish, really coming on strong towards the end of the season with a deserved win here. I think Palace will be frustrated. They just didn't really show up here. But yeah, like I say, kind of the same for both these teams. Bournemouth maybe higher up in the league, but yeah, both of these teams are kind of petering out. But moving on then to Burnley 1, Wolves 1 at Turf Moor. And yeah, a big win here for Burnley. A big point here for Burnley, sorry. I think going 1-0 they would have been hoping to win, but 8-0 just before half time levelled out. Burnley dominated most of the game, so yeah, they will be frustrated not to win. It's a game that I think they would have marked down as a win, but a point's better than nothing when teams around them are dropping points. So yeah, I don't know, they're still giving themselves a sniff. That's the best they can do. But moving on into West Ham 1, Tottenham 1 at London Stadium, and Zuma gave West Ham a point in the 19th minute after Brennan Johnson put Tottenham 1-0 up. And yeah, this is a game which I think Tottenham were in control for most of, but I think it's one where they will be frustrating that they didn't get the win, to be honest. Because yeah, it's a game that they really should have got a win in, really, against the West Ham side who aren't playing that well at the moment, and yeah, just kind of their season petering out. I think it's inconsistency that will cost Tottenham again. But moving on into Arsenal, they picked up a win here, against the Luton side. It was pretty much, I would say, pretty comfortable as you can get, really. An own goal just before half time and an Odegaard in the 24th minute meant Arsenal went 2-0 up at the break, and yeah, in the end it was quite a comfortable win for Arsenal, and yeah, they dominated here, fully deserved the victory, and yeah, they're just keeping the pressure on their title rivals. But moving on then to Brentford 0, Brighton 0 at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Brighton really dominated this game. A really impressive performance from Brighton, but in the end just couldn't find their way through and get the win, which would be really frustrating for them, I think it's fair to say. But for Brentford, in the end, I think they've been quite happy to hang on for a point, because Brighton definitely were the better team here. And yeah, I think Brighton, when they're playing like that, if they want to kind of push for Europe, these are the sort of games that they kind of feel like they need to be winning. But moving on into Man City 4, Villa 1 at the Etihad. It was Rodri who gave City the early lead before Duran made it 1 apiece, but then a Foden hat-trick from the first half stoppage time to 69th minute sealed City the win. And yeah, City were absolutely dominant there, and yeah, I think kind of brushed the team aside that's really pushing for Champions League, and I think that just kind of laid down a marker that they're going to be very hard to beat for the rest of the season, realistically very heavy favourites to win the title. But moving on into Liverpool 3, Sheffield United 1 at Anfield, and yeah, big win here for Liverpool. They dominated, really, I would say. Núñez gave the lead in the 17th minute. An own goal from Bradley in the 58th kind of made them scared, but McAllister seemed to put them back in front, and Gatko sealed it late on. But yeah, Liverpool dominated here. Probably should have won by more. Did have that little bit of a scare, but in the end, you always expect the 3 points to go to Liverpool. But moving on into a crazy game at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 4, Manchester United 3. Gallagher gave Chelsea the early lead before Palmer put them 2-0 up. Garnacho and Fernandes made it 3-2 United though. Garnacho a brace, and then Cole Palmer in the 90th minute with a penalty, and in the 101st minute, 1 minute after that, giving Chelsea the win. Unbelievable scenes. United collapsed. Chelsea fully deserved win, I would say, looking at stats. Cole Palmer, what a player he is. He's a star and an unbelievable finish to this game. Really reigniting Chelsea's Europe hopes. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials. Link in the description below for daily football news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.